I would thoroughly recommend that you read the Roman Catholic. This is Ohlig, O-H-L-I-G, and the title of the book is From the Father of Jesus to the Mystery of the Trinity. It's a short book, a brilliant history of how we got from the Bible to the strange doctrine of the triune God. Vom Vater Jesu zum Mysterium der Trinität is the German title, translated into English, 100 pages. By all means purchase that second-hand. I've corresponded with this dear gentleman, and he gets this, I think, exactly right. Then you should consult James Dunn's Christology in the Making and his latest book called Did the First Christians Worship Jesus? A rather tantalizing topic. And his conclusion is this. He says, Jesus is not Yahweh, not the God of Israel. That's wonderful. That sounds to me like a Socinian view. The other book that I think is perhaps difficult to read, a laborious tome, but a very good one in many ways, would be Born Before All Time, ? The Dispute Over the Origin of Jesus, and that's by Kuschel, K-U-S-C-H-E-L, Kuschel, a mammoth tome, very detailed, but if you'll read slowly and get used to reading that language, you'll find there a Socinian Christology. So those are some of the books. There are many other references, but those contemporary books are, I think, absolutely brilliant. The point is that we're not saying anything here in these answers that isn't rather well known by a mass of scholars. You can mention also McGrath's book. He's a pupil of James Dunn. James McGrath, I think, The Only True God, or The One True God, a discussion of Christology, McGrath, and he says that the Trinity is not in the Bible. Now, he goes on to say the Trinity is an excellent thing, but it's not in Scripture. Now, that's useful for those of you for whom sola scriptura is essential. Let me mention, too, that the late F.F. Bruce, very, very famous, agreed with me in correspondence back in the 80s. On this point, he said, in answer to my question, did Paul believe in a pre-existing son? The great F.F. Bruce said that he was not at all sure that a pre-existing son was found in the writings of Paul. Now, he felt that on balance perhaps it was in John, but not in the writings of Paul. That's amazing. That was written to me in the 80s from F.F. Bruce. So that gives you some survey. So I'm recommending that you do buy some of these books, buy them secondhand from abebooks.com or from bookfinders.com or from Amazon secondhand, and really indulge in some serious reading. You'll find this quite fascinating, and it will enable you to analyze this important matter of who is Jesus and who is God.